everybody. Welcome to the Art Fusion podcast, aka Walk and Chat. I want to show you where I am right now. I am at this amazingly beautiful location, and there are definitely people around. There's some kids over there, whatever that green building is over there. There's some kids over there, but it is just so gorgeous. There's ducks and geese and mourning doves. And so this is, I don't know, this is just an amazingly, spectacularly beautiful place. So I'm happy to be here today. And I wanted to talk about the power of possibility today. So where I work from, and this is not always, this is not an always thing. Where I work from now, though, is that 100% is possible 100% of the time. And so what I used to do is tell myself, Michelle, hello. Linda, I'm at Berner Botanical Gardens. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else. So I used to tell myself I wasn't good enough. I used to tell myself, like, comparing myself all the time. I used to tell myself, you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to build what I want to build. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do it. Because all the evidence pointed to that it was just hard. You know, and hard is a mindset. And so it takes really and truly like that self-introspection to decide that instead of making everything hard for yourself, that everything you've ever wanted is actually 100% possible. And so, you know, I always talk about, like, it's like clearing out your shadow side, right? And so, like, when you're triggered at something, and something is, like, making you mad, or all of a sudden you feel like a jealousy or hurt, you know, those are clues. And that actually we are triggered because it sparks something inside of ourselves that we may not like about ourselves, or, ooh, there's some huge turkeys over there. Wow. I'm gonna turn around. So you might not like it inside of yourself, and maybe you don't even realize that that's something that is begging for you to be healed so that you can move forward into full possibility. Does that make sense? It is. It's a little windy though. The pretty hair. It's real pretty. Oh, some people are golfing right there. So when you think of, like, your wildest dream, the one that you visualize yourself doing, the one that, like, you get really excited about, like, man, I wish. And that's also the one that brings up that feeling in your stomach of full-on fear. Here's a feather. I've been finding feathers lately. This one's amazing. Look at how baby it is. It's going in my pocket. That's what I want you to step into when I say 100% is possible 100% of the time. If you feel that fear inside of you, like, man, I really want to do that, but I am not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I'm good enough. I'm not sure I can handle it. I'm not sure I can commit. Because you have evidence where you have evidence in your past that tells you these things, because it's a repetitive negative thought pattern. So when you're saying, like, man, I really wish I would let myself do that, and then you don't let yourself do that, that is a repetitive pattern. It is the known. So like we think we can predict the future because we are looking at evidence from the past. So when you're like, oh man, I really, really wish I could launch that membership group I've always wanted to launch, or go live on Facebook, or create a YouTube channel, or if you're already doing, because here's what I was doing. I thought I was letting myself I thought I was letting myself be visible. I was live on Facebook 3 times a week. I had a YouTube channel with 1 edited YouTube video a week. So I was giving 4 free things away every single week. And I thought that was visibility, right? And then I would think about, oh my God, I really wish I could go on somebody's podcast. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that. That's so freaky. People are actually going to hear me. They're going to ask me questions. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can let myself do that. That is not 100% possible 100% of the time, is it? 100% possible 100% of the time is, I can do it because this is what I want. Right? And it's committing to the idea of 100% is possible 100% of the time, like full on commitment, creating new habits that point you in the direction of the goal, of the dream, of the thing. The commitment to it is what actually makes it happen, because we are committed to the things that keep us stuck, whether we realize it or not. We can want all we want. We want all we want. But it's commitment to change that actually brings you change. And this idea that 100% is possible 100% of the time, you are going to make some mistakes. But you put things out there 70% perfect so that you can learn from them. You learn from the mistakes that you make, and you learn from the things that are great, and you just keep tweaking and changing and growing. If 100% is possible 100% of the time for you, what does that mean? What does that mean for you? Hey, Lolly Doodle. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. What is possible for you? If 100% was possible 100% of the time, what is possible for you? And if you're brave, I want you to put it in the chat. If you're brave, if you're here to play full out with me, I don't really know where I'm going here. I better not go into the golf course. I'll get clocked in the head. Look. We got them all over the place. Aren't these cool? Oh my gosh. This is me. People think I'm crazy because I will stop. I will dead stop to take a picture of something or to look at something like that. And you better believe that I'm taking a picture of that on the way back. So put it in the chat. Who's putting it in the chat? I don't see anybody chatting. No one here is brave. What's possible for you? What's your dream? What's your goal? Put it out there. Second you put it out there, now you've put it out there and that part's already done. You can say out loud what you want to do. Because that helps us step into the excitement of what we actually want instead of continuing to hide from what we actually want. Does that make sense? Let me go back here. Does that make sense? And maybe the comments have stopped, or maybe you're sitting there thinking, should I do this? Should I put it out there? Should I claim what I want? Should I let people actually see what I want? If you are, and you're not putting it out there, I want you to understand Why? So I am down here, this little edge. There's like a little bench right there. That's a great picture right there, huh? It's beautiful. Pam's goal is to start a membership group to support artists. I love that, Pam. And Pam's actually, she's working on that right now. And Michelle says, my own product line. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Ooh, that's a clue to what I answered yesterday, isn't it? I love that. I love that. And here's another thing to know. Look at the ducks. Here's another thing to know. Look at the ducks. Let me turn this around again. If it's possible for somebody else to have their own product line, then it is possible for you too. They just stepped through the fear and did it and learned along the way. You know, we can look at Royce, who she didn't know what she was doing. This wasn't her niche at all. She had no idea what she was doing, and she just worked her way through it because it's what she wanted. Linda says, she's brave. It is possible to have a community arts center. Yes, I love that. I do have my other glasses. Pull it back. I will be both creating a merch line with my art, but also teaching other women to paint and hand letter their own art. I love that. Michelle says, exactly. It's like, if it is possible for someone else, that means it's possible for you too. It is 100% possible 100% of the time. So if there's something that you are rewiring into your brain right now, it is that alone. 100% is possible 100% of the time. And then you can ask yourself what your commitment is to making that possibility real for you. And it's getting into the excitement of it. So like, I remember Cindy, that pops on here from CNC DIY Factory, had asked, like, do you mean fake it till you make it? Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is so amazing. And when I say, you know, it's not fake it till you make it. It's literally embodying what you actually want. And living in the excitement of what you want now. Because that brings the commitment, that starts the habits. And that is 100% possible 100% of the time. Does that make sense? Oh, hold on. My watch is like, are you done with your walk? No, I'm not. It's too pretty. So does that make sense? Vulnerability, truth here. Rewiring my brain to believe I'm worthy of it. Girl, that's so true. Because deep down inside, all those feelings of lack, whether it's comparing, perfectionism, overthinking, actual signs in your bank account, all those feelings of lack have to do with self-love and self-worth. And like you've heard this before, we would never treat somebody else the way we treat ourselves. Right? Never. Okay, I don't want to get lost. I gotta find my way back to my car. I don't know these trails at all. Help me when I'm on my way back. You're gonna have to tell me which way to turn. No, go that way. I'm gonna go down here. So does that make sense? And it is putting yourself first. So if 100% is possible 100% of the time, and I'm going to use Michelle as an example, and you want to create your own product line, what do you need to step into to allow you to manifest that, to bring that in? What habits would you need to have? What commitments would you need to have? Would you need to hire somebody? Oh, but I can't. I don't have any money to hire anyone. I'm here to tell you that you will never scale your business unless you hire someone. Right? That has nothing to do with, with this, but...
Exercise ring closed.
Exercise ring closed. But like, what habits and commitments, and the commitment creates the habit, right? And that's part of rewiring the brain. Like, because, and I don't know if you listen to, I better turn around, there's a bunch of people up here. I don't know if you listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza, but he teaches how the body, well, kids are getting in trouble. So the brain, subconscious mind creates the thoughts, right? And that's the repetitive negative thought patterns or repetitive positive thought patterns. It can be either one, but that's where it stems from, is that the reptilian brain. And habits become so habitual that your body actually takes over your brain because it knows how to do it. You don't even need to think about it anymore. It's just a habit. It's something you do. So you can think about this for any habit, positive or not positive. So what habits and commitments do you need to step into what is 100% possible for you 100% of the time? I'm trying to read this. I'm going to get my glasses out. I can't read. Oh, I don't want my feather to blow away. Hang on. It's so pretty. I have to keep it. You're actually going to my first partner in the process today. That is so, so awesome. Pam says, for me, it's stepping through fear and trusting that it's going to work out because I'm amazing. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You are, Kimberly, you are absolutely worthy and capable. And it's so true. Also, too, like, it really helps to have a supportive community like this that is not in it, in the community, you know, to bring ego or negativity. Right? This is a community, my community is a community that supports each other. And so, what are the commitments that you would need to have? Because again, look at this. Look at where I am. It's so amazing. Commitments create the habits. And even if you are just starting to understand some of the habits that you have that are keeping you from 100% possible 100% of the time, that is a huge first step. It's the awareness that you're doing it. And awareness means you can change it. Now, man, there's so many good ways to go. I'm so afraid of getting, like, turned around. I'm gonna go this way. Awareness means you can change it because you're aware of it. Now, do we still allow ourselves to do the habits, to be the habits of the things that are keeping us stuck? Yeah, we do. We allow ourselves. Like eating the dark chocolate covered almonds, even though I probably shouldn't be. Good morning. Great camera. It's a great place to take pictures. Oh my gosh. We know that we're doing it, but we still allow ourselves. And that, by the way, is okay. It's stopping all of the beating yourself up. Like, why do we do that? Why do we beat ourselves up? That does not feel good. I'm sick of making myself feel bad. Like, literally. And this is like the thing that you're so done with. Because you actually realize that you're worth more. We're all worth more. We're all 100% possible 100% of the time. Every single one of us. Every one of us. So when you're aware, you know you're doing it, you can go stick it in the closet, but you still know it's there, right? So that's the commitment and the habit that I'm talking about. What are you going to be committed to help you create these new habits, to help you be that dream that you want to be? And for all of us, really, it's all in here. It's being aware of the repetitive negative patterns, thought patterns. It's all thought. Thought creates circumstances. Your thoughts actually create your life. It is the law of attraction. What you put out comes back. So if you are putting out jealousy, if you are putting out anger, if you are putting out unworthy, if you are putting out self-loathing, if you are putting out comparing, I'm not good enough, overthinking, I'm a perfectionist, and like that perfectionist thing, people wear it like a badge of honor, and that is keeping you stuck. If you're putting all of that out, that's what you get back. It's the law of attraction. That is what you get back. So it's becoming aware of the thoughts that you're telling yourself that is attracting the things that you don't want. And
Split 1. Split.
I've only gone a mile. Even if it's something, so we sit in the familiar known, right? We sit in the known. Even if we don't like the known, or even if there are parts of the known that we don't like, we still allow ourselves to sit there because it is comfortable and it is the known. And then we think we can predict the future because we don't change. And the unpredictable future is what scares us. Hang on, I got a little traffic jam of people up here. There's some of the leaves are starting to fall. It's very nice. Excuse me.
Thank you for stopping to talk. Yeah.
Lost my train of thought, but let's see if I can read this. Okay, no new comments. It's the same one. Great. So what are you stepping into? Is it 100% possible 100% of the time? Or is it still the repetitive patterns in the known? Because once you step into who you actually are and what you actually want to be, you are telling yourself you are possible. What you want is possible. You're not, sorry, I had like a rock in my shoe. You're not looking at other people and saying, man, I wish I had that. You're looking at yourself and going, let's make that. Right? Does that make sense? So tell me, if you're brave, what will you commit to today? What will you commit to today that would prove to yourself that you are possible? What will you do today that is 100% possible 100% of the time. And you may not even have a business and you're watching this. This applies to life too, right? I mean, it is. It's literally just getting to know yourself and putting yourself first. Especially as women, we put everybody else first. I did. And I still have that. I want to overgive in me, but I have reined it back because I've been taken advantage of so bad, you know. But this is the thing, is like, I'm putting myself out here 70% perfect because I know that I co-create with other people. I know that I help them see inside of themselves. I help them see that 100% is possible 100% of the time. I help them see what they're saying to themselves or the repetitive patterns that they have that are keeping them stuck. This is what I was afraid to step into. And for why? It's like so literally amazing. But it is the fear. It's the worthiness. And I get it now. And that's why I'm doing these things, to help everybody else, because I get it. So if this is resonating with you, and if you want to build something that you've never built before, and by the way, you can't build something new from the brain you're allowing yourself to sit in, right? From the brain that has those repetitive patterns, you can't build something new and something amazing. Cardinal just flew past me. Excuse me. I have a 5-day challenge coming up, and it is called Build an Unbreakable Business in 5 days on the 21st through the 25th. If you have grabbed my art and craft business breakthrough blueprint, you will have already gotten an email. If you didn't get the email, you can email me at info@janebellanteart.com. I will make sure you're on the wait list. It's going to be $10. $10. Build an unbreakable business. Oh, it flew away. I was going to show you a really pretty bird. Build an unbreakable business in 5 days. These are going to be Zoom calls. You'll be right on Zoom with me. I'm not going to open another Facebook group because none of us need another Facebook group. And I'm going to show you how to start building an unbreakable business. So we start with identity, branding, vision, and visibility. And vision is not the vision that you have for your business. Vision is how you help your customer. And so we're going to go through all of that. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Committing to moving ahead even though I do not have every duck in every row. And that, Michelle, is like the number one. You put it out and get it going. I'll commit to looking up other community art centers and research into how they're functioning. I love that. Who else is committed to something? I love that. Every duck in every row can't ever be in place. Can never, ever. It's being fluid and allowing. Because if you don't just put it out there, you never will. You'll keep stopping yourself. That's what we do. That's 100% what we do. And whatever your dream is, it doesn't have to be a great big life or an eight-figure business owner. It doesn't have to be any of that. It's whatever you want. Because whatever you want is possible for you. 100% possible 100% of the time. So with that, I hope you'll join my 5-day challenge. And hope you have a really good weekend, and I hope your weather is like it is here in Wisconsin. It is like 74 right now in October. This is unheard of. The only thing is our trees haven't turned yet. Couple. You can see a couple back there, right? I can commit to taking the steps I need to take to build a stronger belief in myself. Take the steps needed to show up for your business dream. I'm moving forward to build a website that can take my business to the next level. You are, Pam, and it's so awesome. Y'all, if you're not following Pam, actually, let's just say this. If you're not following everyone here, you should be. Because the people that are here are committed. The people that are here want something different for themselves. They're tired of all the crap that they're doing to themselves to stop themselves. I was in that boat. I was there. I am so grateful that you are here and that you're receiving this message, because I have been there. And you can just look at the evolution of my business to understand exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to stepping through fear and stepping into massive growth and massive change. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'm grateful for every one of you. I really am. And if you're not in the Limitless Creators group, get in there now. I will see you 10 a.m. Central Monday for Motivation Monday. Have a great weekend.